Hi students, hope you all are doing great. Okay, so today we will continue with our direction and distance topic. This is our second class on direction and distance. So today we will see the shadow concept. So before knowing what are the tricks to solve the shadow concept, please do subscribe to my channel, like my channel and do share my channel, that is Study with Swati. So come, let's see what are the tricks to solve the shadow concept. Okay, so first we have three things here. One is morning time. Okay, one is morning time, that is you can say at the sunrise. Then you have evening, which is you can say sunset, and you have at afternoon time, that is 12 noon. Okay, so at the morning time sun rises where? Sun rises in the east. If sun rises in the east, then its shadow will fall in the west. Correct? The shadow will fall in the west. Okay? So sun rises in the east, so its shadow will fall in the west. In evening, it is sunset. Okay? Sun sets in the west, so the shadow will be at the east. Correct? Shadow will be at the east. Okay? And at afternoon 12, okay, 12 o'clock, this is 12 o'clock, okay, afternoon, then there is no shadow. Okay, there is no shadow. So no shadow at 12 o'clock afternoon. Okay, there will be no shadow. At morning time, sun rises in the east, so its shadow will be in the west. At evening time, sun sets in the west, so its shadow will be in the east. Okay, at afternoon 12 o'clock, there will be no shadow. Okay, so this is the concept you need to remember. Okay, so first question under shadow we will see. Okay, so one morning after sunrise, Monica and Charu were standing back to each other. So back to each other means they are facing opposite to each other, but they have not given you the direction that Monica is facing north or Charu is facing south, like that. So whichever direction you want, you can take, but they should be facing opposite to each other. Okay, so I'll take Monica is facing what? Monica is facing towards north, I will take, and your Charu is facing south, I will take. Okay, Monica's shadow fell exactly on her left. So if this is north, okay, left means this side, so her shadow is here. Her shadow is here. Okay, now once you draw the shadow, just check the timing. They have said morning and sunrise. So during morning or during sunrise, where does the shadow falls? It is at the west. So this is your west. Okay. So if this is your west, then this will be your east, and in the clockwise direction, the right of east will be what? The right of east will be south, correct? And then opposite of that will be north. Correct? So what they have said, towards which direction is Charu facing? So which is this direction? This is south direction, and in south direction only Charu is facing. Correct? So south is the correct answer. A option is the correct answer. Hope you understood this concept. Okay, next question. One morning after sunrise, Joey, while going to school, met Lali at zebra cross. Lali's shadow was exactly to the right of Joey. If they were face to face, meaning now they are facing towards each other, which direction was Joey facing? So now if I take that Joey is here, suppose. Joey is facing in this direction, south direction if I take. And they are facing towards each other. So now this will be north, correct? And Lali is here. Now Lali's shadow was exactly to the right of Joey. So Lali is facing north. So shadow, right side is the shadow. So right of north is this side. So shadow will fall here. Correct? Now, what timing they have given? Morning time they have given. Morning time, the shadow falls at west. So this is your west. Okay. Then if this is your west, then opposite side of that will be east. Okay. And right of east will be always south, and opposite of south will be north. Now see which direction was Jui facing. Jui is facing this side, correct? In this direction. So what is this direction? This direction is north, correct? So north is the correct option. B is the correct option. Okay? Okay, student. For the third question, I have put the timer. You need to solve the questions. Okay? 50-second timer I have given you. Solve the question and tell me the right answer. The timer starts now. Okay, student, time up now. We'll solve the question. So the correct answer should be south. Okay, correct answer should be south. Okay. One evening after sunset, Rekha and Hema are talking to each other face to face. If Hema's shadow fell exactly to her right, then in which direction was Rekha facing? Now, timing is evening after sunset. Now, Rekha and Hema are talking to each other. So, if this is Hema, if this is Rekha, okay? Hema's shadow fell exactly to her right. So, if this is south, right side will be what? Right side will be the shadow. So, this is her right. So, this is the shadow. And now see the timing. Evening time they have given. Evening time the shadow falls in the east. So this is east. If this is east, the opposite side will be west. Okay. Then Right of east. Okay, right of east will be what? South, and opposite of that will be north. So in which direction was Rekha facing? Rekha is facing this side. So which is this side? This side is south. Correct? So south is the correct option. Okay? Okay. Fourth question on your screen, and your timer starts now. Okay, time up. So what is the question saying? Prince was standing facing to the pole at 1:48 p.m. 1:48 p.m. Shadow of the pole fell towards his right. To which direction was Prince facing? Okay, so Prince is here. Suppose this is Prince, and he is facing towards a pole. Okay, he's facing towards a pole. Okay, at 1:48 p.m. Okay, at 12 noon sharp, there is no shadow, but it is 1:48 p.m. means it is during the day time, like afternoon time, right? You can say. So his shadow of the pole which is there, it fell to its right. So if this is the direction, okay, then his right side will be what? At the right side, the shadow is falling, correct? So 1:48 p.m. means the shadow will be at the west, correct? Shadow will fall at the west. This is the shadow. So opposite of that will be what? East, correct? To which direction was Prince facing? So Prince is facing which side, they are asking. So clockwise, right will be south. Okay, if this is south, then this side is north. So he is facing which side now? He was facing this side. So this side is what? North. So answer should be north. D is the correct option. Okay. Okay, fifth question on your screen. Your timer starts now. The normal question which we had solved similar to that in the previous class. Okay, time up students. So we'll see how to solve this. Maria walked 30 meters towards north. Okay, so suppose we'll take Maria is here. Okay, Maria madam यहाँ पे है. और वो चलते चलते कहाँ तक पहुंची, 30 मीटर चली और नॉर्थ साइड तक पहुंची. She then turned and walked 40 meter. She then turned. Here something is missing, students. Sorry for that. Okay. This is right side. Okay. Right side. She then turned right and walked. Okay. If you got this question wrong, it's okay because some word was missing here in the question. That's okay. Fine. Okay. She then turned right and walked 40 meter north. So she will turn right and walk 40 meter. Okay, 40 meter. She then turned right and walked 45 meter. Now she's facing which side? East side. So east का right कौन सा है? नीचे वाला होगा. Correct? So then she walked for 45 meter. Okay. अगर ये 30 मीटर है तो और कितना चाहिए 45 मीटर के लिए? 15. ओके, सो 15 मीटर will total make what? 45 meter. Okay, now she is here. Next, she then turned left and walked 25 meter. Left and then walked 25 meter. So this is left side. She walked 25 meter. Next, finally she turned left and walked 15 meter. Now this is 15 meter, correct? So here she will stop. This is 15 meter. How far is she from the starting point? Okay, how far is she from the starting point? They have asked. So the shortest distance here. So this is the starting point. This is the final point. Correct? So from this to this you can't make a Pythagoras theorem. Correct? But from here you need to find out the shortest distance. If the total distance was asked, if the total distance was asked here, then you need to travel from the starting point 30 meter plus 40 meter, then 30 meter plus 15 meter plus 25 meter plus 15 meter. That would give you the total distance. But now how far is she from the starting point means the shortest distance asked, right? So this is your initial point. This is Maria's initial point. This is Maria's final point. So shortest distance will be, I'll take like this. Okay. Now, rectangle is formed. So opposite sides are equal. So if this is 40 meter, then this will be also 40 meter. Correct? If this is 25 meter here, then this will be also 25 meter. So what I will do? Shortest distance will be what? What will be my shortest distance? Shortest distance will be 40 meter plus my 25 meter. So that will give you 65 meter. So which is the correct option? B is the correct option. Okay. Okay, next question on your screen. Your timer starts now. Okay, time up, student. So, what the question is saying, a boy walks 12 kilometer towards east. Okay, a boy is there. He walks 12 kilometers towards the east. So here is the boy. ये छोटू सा बॉय है जो कि ईस्ट में ट्रेवल करता है. कितना किलोमीटर? 12 किलोमीटर. He turns 90 degree and walks 20 kilometers. Okay, तो थोड़ा आगे ड्रॉ करना पड़ेगा. यहाँ पे बॉय है और he travels 12 kilometers towards east. He turns 90 degree. तो ईस्ट ये है, ईस्ट ये हुआ, तो 90 डिग्री मतलब यहाँ पे आएगा वो. करेक्ट. तो 90 डिग्री ट्रेवल करता है और 20 किलोमीटर्स वॉक करता है. ओके. बाद में क्या बोला है? देन ही टर्न्ड राइट एंड वॉकड फॉर 33 किलोमीटर्स. तो यहाँ से वो राइट में जाता है और 33 किलोमीटर वॉक करता है. तो अगर ये 12 किलोमीटर हुआ, अगर ये 12 किलोमीटर हुआ तो 33 किलोमीटर्स के लिए कितना वॉक करना पड़ेगा? 21 किलोमीटर्स. करेक्ट. तो वो 21 किलोमीटर्स के लिए जाता है. तो ये पूरा क्या हो गया? 33 किलोमीटर्स हो गया. ओके. हाउ फार इज ही फ्रॉम स्टार्टिंग पॉइंट? तो हमारा स्टार्टिंग पॉइंट कौन सा है? यहाँ पे उसने शुरू किया था. ओके. और ये हमारा फाइनल पॉइंट है. तो हाउ फार पूछा है तो शॉर्टेस्ट डिस्टेंस पूछा है. तो मैं यहाँ पे ट्राइंगल ड्रॉ होता है तो मैं ट्राइंगल ड्रॉ करती हूँ और यहाँ पे जोड़ देती हूँ ताकि वो एक राइट एंगल ट्राइंगल बने और हमको पाइथागोरस थ्योरम यूज करने मिले. ओके. तो अगर ये 20 किलोमीटर्स है तो ये भी क्या होगा? 20 किलोमीटर्स होगा. ओके. और ये अपना 21 किलोमीटर्स हुआ. तो ये फाइंड आउट करने में इजी है. शॉर्टेस्ट डिस्टेंस, यही हमारा शॉर्टेस्ट डिस्टेंस होगा, हाइपोटेनस. ओके. तो C इज इक्वल टू क्या होगा? रूट ऑफ 20 स्क्वायर प्लस 21 स्क्वायर. 20 का स्क्वायर मालूम है? 400. 21 का स्क्वायर 441. ओके. तो रूट ऑफ क्या मिला हमको? 841. 841 किसका स्क्वायर रूट है? पता है? पता है आपको? पता नहीं? तो स्क्वायर रूट 1 to 50 लर्न करो. ओके. तो सब समझ में आएगा. तो 841 किसका स्क्वायर रूट है? 29 का. ओके. 29 का. तो 29 kilometers will be your right answer. Okay. Learn the squares from 1 to 50. Okay. Squares. You need to know 1 to 50. Cubes from 1 to 30, or you can learn till 1 to 20. Okay. You need to know this. Okay. Otherwise from the कुछ अपना ही लॉजिक यूज करके भी सॉल्व नहीं कर सकते क्योंकि ऑप्शंस ऐसा है. अभी यहाँ पे 1 है. ओके. तो 1 किस किस में आता है? यहाँ पे भी 1 है 41 में. तो वैसे सॉल्व नहीं कर सकते आप लोग. 21 में भी 1 है तो वैसे सॉल्व नहीं कर सकते. स्क्वायर रूट सीखो 1 to 50 या क्यूब्स 1 to 20. ओके. तो उसके लिए भी शॉर्टकट है. अगर आपको नहीं पता है, नहीं याद रख सकते हो सब कुछ स्क्वायर्स और क्यूब्स, उसको भी शॉर्टकट ट्रिक है वैदिक मैथ्स यूज करके. मैंने अपना न्यू सीरीज खोला है वैदिक मैथ्स व्लॉग. तो वहां पे मैंने फर्स्ट वीडियो अपना किया है जिसमें मैंने मल्टीप्लिकेशन ट्रिक 2 by 2 का सिखाया है. अगर आपने वो भी नहीं देखा है तो जरूर देखना, मैं अपने कमेंट सेक्शन में वो लिंक डाल दूंगी। ओके ओके, सो मूविंग ऑन टू द नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन। ओके, 7वां क्वेश्चन आपके स्क्रीन पे। तो टाइमर स्टार्ट होता है अभी। जल्दी जल्दी सॉल्व करो, अभी तो आप लोग को तो फास्ट एंड फॉरवर्ड होना चाहिए। इस क्वेश्चन में हाउ फार इज कार फ्रॉम द गैरेज एंड इन विच डायरेक्शन, डायरेक्शन भी पूछा है और डिस्टेंस भी पूछा है। एक्चुअली ये तो 30 सेकेंड्स में सॉल्व करना चाहिए, ये क्वेश्चन तो ज्यादा बड़ा भी नहीं है। ओके, टाइम अप हो गया, अभी हम स्टार्ट करते हैं। A car travels 25 kilometers towards south from garage. ओके, कार है। ओके, कार है। यहाँ पे मैं स्टार्ट करती हूँ कार को। वो साउथ में जा रहा है, करेक्ट। साउथ में जा रहा है। कितना? 25 किलोमीटर्स जा रहा है। It turns left and travels 30 kilometers. लेफ्ट में जा रहा है और 30 किलोमीटर्स जा रहा है। ओके, सो 30 किलोमीटर्स। Then turns right and travels 15 kilometers. बाद में वो राइट में जाके 15 किलोमीटर्स ट्रेवल करता है। ओके, हाउ फार इज कार फ्रॉम द गैराज एंड इन विच डायरेक्शन? तो अभी ये अपना गैराज है। ओके, कार स्टार्ट हुआ गैराज से, 25 किलोमीटर साउथ तक गया, 30 किलोमीटर गया, बाद में 15 किलोमीटर गया। अभी कार कहाँ पे है? यहाँ पे है। ओके, कार अपना यहाँ पे है और गैराज अपना यहाँ पे है। तो विच डायरेक्शन पूछा है, तो पहले डायरेक्शन फाइंड आउट कर लो और ऑप्शंस डिलीट कर सकते हो। तो डायरेक्शन पूछा है, हाउ फार इज कार फ्रॉम द गैराज। ओके, सो विथ रिस्पेक्ट टू वैसा ही है, हाउ फार इज कार फ्रॉम द गैराज। सो सेकेंड एलिमेंट पे बैठ के फर्स्ट एलिमेंट को देखना है। तो गैराज पे अपना डायरेक्शन मैप लगाओ। ओके, अगर ये साउथ है, ये नॉर्थ है, ये ईस्ट है, ओके, तो ये वेस्ट होगा। तो अभी अपना कार यहाँ पे है, तो ये साइड कौन सा होगा? ये साइड कौन सा होगा? ये साइड हमारा कौन सा होगा? साउथ ईस्ट होगा। तो ऑप्शन में नॉर्थ ईस्ट है, इसको काटो। यहाँ पे भी नॉर्थ ईस्ट है, काटो। साउथ ईस्ट, लास्ट ऑप्शन भी काटो। सो 3 ऑप्शन यहाँ से डिलीट हो जाते हैं। तो अभी फाइट कौन से में है? बी ऑप्शन में और डी ऑप्शन में फाइट है। तो उसके लिए हमको क्या करना पड़ेगा? हाउ फार पूछा है ना, तो कितना शॉर्टेस्ट डिस्टेंस पूछा है। तो ऐसे सवाल में मैंने बोला था कैसे सॉल्व करते हैं ऐसे सवाल में। तो डायरेक्शन तो हमको मिल गया। अभी हाउ फार पूछा है तो शॉर्टेस्ट डिस्टेंस पूछा है, करेक्ट। तो इस टाइप ऑफ क्वेश्चन में एक बड़ा ट्राइंगल बनाना चाहिए। तो यहाँ पे बड़ा ट्राइंगल बनाते हैं। तो ये हमारा राइट एंगल ट्राइंगल हो गया। अगर ये 25 किलोमीटर है तो यहाँ पे कितना है? 15 किलोमीटर। तो 15 किलोमीटर यहाँ पे डालो। बाद में 25 प्लस 15 किलोमीटर कितना हो गया? ये टोटल चाहिए ना, यहाँ से यहाँ तक। 25 प्लस 15 कितना हो गया? 40 किलोमीटर हो गया अपना। और ये कितना हो गया, 30 किलोमीटर हो गया। ओके, तो हाइपोटेनस पूछा है, हाउ फार इज कार फ्रॉम द गैराज। ओके, तो C इज इक्वल टू रूट ऑफ क्या होगा, 40 स्क्वायर प्लस 30 स्क्वायर होगा, तो ये क्या 16,000 प्लस 900 होगा, विच इज 25 सॉरी 2,500 होगा। करेक्ट, सो 2,500 किसका स्क्वायर रूट है, 70 का तो नहीं हो सकता, तो आंसर विल बी डी, तो ये 50 है। ओके, क्योंकि रूट ऑफ 25 क्या है, 5, तो रूट ऑफ 2,500 क्या होगा, 25 सॉरी 50 होगा ना, so 50 is the correct option. Understood? You're getting it. Okay. तो इसलिए अगर स्क्वायर रूट पता नहीं है किसका 2,500 का क्या स्क्वायर रूट है, पता नहीं होगा, अगर फ्लैश भी नहीं होता है, तो उसके लिए भी एक शॉर्टकट ट्रिक है जो अपनी मैं वैदिक मैथ्स क्लास में इंट्रोड्यूस करूंगी आपको, तो जरूर देखना हो, तो आप कौन से भी स्क्वायर रूट ले लो, आप जल्दी से सॉल्व कर दोगे। ओके, ओके स्टूडेंट्स, यहाँ पे मैंने टाइमर नहीं लगाया इस क्वेश्चन को, क्योंकि वैसे भी जगह नहीं थी यहाँ पे। ओके, सो इसलिए, और यहाँ पे इस क्वेश्चन में 3 क्वेश्चंस और दिए, और ये थोड़ा नया सा क्वेश्चन है। ओके, तो सॉल्व करेंगे 8वें क्वेश्चन को। ओके, so point A is in 27 meter east of point B. Point A is in, क्या बोला है, point A, this is point A. Point A is 27 meter east of point B. Okay, this is slightly a different type of question, so I thought I will solve it for you all. Okay, point E is in 18 meters south of point B. Point E is in 18 meters south of point B. So, south means this. So, here is your E, and this is 18 meter. Fine. Next, point A is in 36 meter north of point H. Point A is in 36 meter north of point H. So 36 meter means if this is 18 meter, if I consider this as 18 meter, rest 18 meter, rest 18 meter will make what total as 36 meter. So here is point H. Okay, just a minute, I'll place H here. This is point H. Okay, next, point G is in 30 meter east of point C. But we can't see C point also and G point also. No connecting points are there. So leave that for now and we'll go for the connecting points. Okay. Now D and G is also not possible to find out. So go till H. H, yeah, H is there. So we can go draw further. Point H is in 27 meter west of point D. So if I place D here, okay, if I place D here, then west of D will be H, okay, and it is 27 meter. Next, now we got D, correct? So here, now second last sentence we can draw. Point D is 54 meters south of point G. Okay. So I'll place G somewhere here. So if I place G somewhere here, then 54 meter, okay, south will be your D. Okay, 54 meter south will be your D. Okay. So if I bring till here, so this is 54 meter total. Correct? 54 meter total is there. So this total if I do here 18, 18, this is 36 meter. So this will be 36 meter. So to make it 54 meter, how many much I need here? It will be 18 meter. Correct? Understanding, bro? So this total will make 54 meter. Okay. Next, point G is in 30 meter east of point C. Okay. Point G is in west. Okay, 30 meter. This will be also 27 meter. Okay. Now 30 meter means, so if this is 27, okay, till here, if it is 27 meter, then extra how much I'll make, need to make 30 meter 3. So rest 3 meter will be making 30 meter. So here will be somewhere C. Okay. So total of this will be what? 30 meter. Okay. Hope you understand this. Now, first question what they have asked is, in which direction is point C with respect to point H? So with respect to how far is C from H? Okay. Then what I have told you, second element. Sit on second element and watch at the first element. So where is H? H is here and your C is somewhere here. Okay. So which direction it will be? This will be north, correct? See, this will be north. This will be north. And if this will be what? West. So H is here and your C is here. So what is this distance? This will be northwest. Okay. So answer will be northwest for this. Okay. First question answer is northwest. Okay. Understanding, right? Northwest is your answer. Now, second question, what they have said, see. If point M is in 18 meters south of point G, then find the shortest distance from point A and point M. Now, this type of question is asked, okay? Extra point is given and they will tell you to place somewhere, okay? And then they will say to find out the shortest distance or how far is from point A, from point M, okay? So, now what they have said, point M is in 18 meters south of point G. So see here, this is 18 meter, correct? Now here I'll place what? M. Only for this question M is included, okay? For a whole question M is not included. But only for this question, considering this question, because it is mentioned in the question, you have to draw it, okay? So point M is placed here. Correct? 18 meter south direction. Now, what is the shortest distance from point A to point M? It is nothing but 27 meter because this is 27 meter. So, rectangle is formed, opposite sides are equal in a rectangle. So this will be also 27 meter. So answer for second question will be 27 meter. Okay. Understood this? Okay. Okay, same question. 8 question only. 3 questions are given under that. First two we have solved. Okay. Now the third question, what it is saying. 4 of the following 5 are alike in a certain way and so form a group. Find the one which does not belong to this group. So whole question is saying what? Find the odd one out. That's it. Odd one out. So odd one out you have to find out. Only they have to state the question. Okay. 5 are alike means what? Alike means what? Same. Okay. 5 of them are same. Okay. Okay, 4 of them are same actually. 4 of them are same. Okay. One is odd one out and you have to find out that odd one out. Okay. Again, I'll draw the diagram. Okay. This is 18 meter B. This is 27 meter. Okay. This is your H. This is your A. 18 meter, which makes 36 meter. Then this 27 meter. The G is somewhere here, just 54 meter. And then C comes somewhere here. Here somewhere C comes. Okay. So first is G and D. Okay. Now where is G? G is here and your D. Okay. D is this. Correct. G is here and D is here. Okay. So direction is this side. H and E. H is here and your E is here somewhere. So direction is this side. Correct? D and B. D is here and your B is here. Correct? So direction is northwest. So here also you get northwest. Here also you got northwest. But here you're getting what? This side. G and D. South side. So which is odd one out? G and D is odd one out. Don't go further because see these two you got same HE and DB. So rest all will be also same, right? AC if you want to check C. A is here and C is here. This is also facing which side? Northwest. Okay. So two options you're getting same way and G and D is in different way. So G and D is odd one out. Okay. Okay, ninth question. Okay. First question is what is the direction of his final position with respect to initial position? Okay. With respect to this question only, another question is there. Okay. That we will solve now after this. Okay. First you solve this. Okay. And tell me the answer. Your timer starts now. Okay. Okay. Time up, students. Okay. So we will solve this question now. A person walks in the north direction and walks for 8 meter. Okay, person is there. Okay, this is a person. He walks in the north direction. Wait a minute. He walks in the north direction, okay, and walks for 8 meter. And then takes two consecutive right turns. What do you mean by, what do you understand by the word consecutive? Consecutive means continuously. Okay, continuously. Okay, so continuously he will take two right turns. Okay, and he will walk for 10 meter and 8 meter respectively. Okay, two continuous right turns he will take. So first right turn will be here and he will walk for 10 meter. Okay, then again right turn he will take and walk for 8 meter. Okay, that is what consecutive means. Okay, then he takes 8 meter. Next, from there he takes a left turn and walks 6 meter. There he takes left turn and walks 6 meter. Okay, just clear this. Okay, 6 meter. Next, finally takes a right turn and walks 4 meter to reach his destination. Okay, then he takes a right turn and walks for 4 meter. Okay, this is 4 meter. Now this is his destination. Okay, and here is the person starting point. What is the direction of his final position with respect to his initial position? So destination is your final position, correct? And this is your initial position. So initial position, you draw the map. And this is your destination, correct? So from here when you see, which is this direction? This is your east, this is your north, this is your south, this is your west. So which is this direction then? This is southeast direction. So answer of that will be southeast. Okay, answer to this question will be southeast. Okay. Okay. Same question. Okay. But another question is attached to this. Okay. Find out the total distance covered by person from initial to final position. Now total distance they have asked. Okay. So your timer starts now. So tell me the total distance what he has covered. Okay, time up students. So total distance covered will be what? Again, I'll draw the diagram here. Okay. This is 8 meter. Then this is 10 meter. Then again you have 8 meter. Then this will be 6 meter. And finally you have 4 meter. So this was the diagram. Now, if they had asked, okay, the shortest distance, okay, shortest distance will be from the initial point to the final point. Okay, right? But now they have asked the total distance from the initial point to the final point. So how you will draw that? How you will solve it? You just need to add all the distance to find out the total distance. Okay, so it will be 8 meter plus 10 meter plus 8 meter plus 6 meter plus 4 meter. So that comes to 36 meter. So your answer will be 36 meter. Okay, understood? 8 plus 10, then plus 8 plus 6 plus 4. So that is the total distance covered by him. Okay, understood? Okay, students, this is the homework question for you all. Okay, so note down the question. Okay, question is here. Rohit starts walking from point A in the north and walks 10 meter and reaches at point U. Then he takes a right turn and walks for 20 meter till point O. From point O he walks 2 meter to his left till point P, then takes a left turn and walks 25 meter till he reaches his final position at point R. So what is the question asked is, how far is point A from point R? So what is asked here? Here the shortest distance is asked, correct? How far meaning your shortest distance is asked, correct? Shortest distance is asked. So you need to find out the shortest distance between point A and point R. Note down the four options, that is your 8 meter is given, 9 meter, 7 meter and 13 meter. Okay. Solve this and tell me the answer in the comment section below. This is your homework question. Okay. Tell me the answer in the comment section. Okay. I'll do one thing. I'll pin this question. Okay. In the comment section. Okay. You tell me the answer. Okay, students. So hope you understand the concept of you're understanding the concept of distance and direction. Okay, so that's it for today. Total 10 questions. Okay, total 9 questions plus one is your homework question that you need to tell me the answer in the comment section below. Okay, okay, hope you all understood. Okay, the concept of shadow. Okay, rest all questions were same, right? But of next level questions were there. Okay, only the questions of direction and distance are for prelims level. They will ask like this only, all type of questions whatever we have covered, like that question only will appear, but slightly difficulty level they can put in the question. Okay, but if you are understanding the concept, okay, you have understood and solved the concept, okay, you have kept the concept in the memory fixed and you're solving, okay, then it's very easy for you all to solve. Okay, so with effort you'll solve the questions even more faster. So you need to keep solving different type of questions after classes also. Okay, so that's it for today, guys. Thank you so much for watching this, and do subscribe, share and like to my channel. Okay, bye guys, have a nice day.